How are you, good people? Welcome back to Film Findings. In today's video, I am going to tell you a story about a female professor who had a sexual relationship with her student.
The story begins with Kalindi, a professor who meets her handsome student, Tejas, and has a one-night stand with him. The next morning, Kalindi wakes up, and Tejas asks her for coffee, but she asks for tea instead. Tejas constantly looks at her, which Kalindi doesn't like. While leaving, Kalindi warns Tejas not to fall in love with her. Kalindi is married to Mahir and is in a long-distance and open relationship. Upon arriving in the class, she notices Tejas staring at her, and the other students in the class also notice. Kalindi interrupts him, as some teachers were talking among themselves in the staff room. Then one of the teachers mentions a news article about a teacher getting into trouble after having sex with her student. The teachers argue among themselves, with some saying it's wrong if there was force involved and the student didn't give consent. After hearing everything, Kalindi meets Tejas and convinces him to record that whatever happened between them was consensual. She follows Tejas and his friend Natasha to a stand-up comedy show, and later she goes to his house to apologize for recording him. She tells him that they are now friends. Kalindi informs him that she is in a relationship with Neeraj, which surprises Tejas. A few days later, Kalindi's affair with Neeraj fails when she discovers that he doesn't know the basics of performing in the bedroom. She confides in Tejas about everything. Kalindi struggles to balance her emotions as easily as her husband can. She feels upset when she learns that Tejas is in a relationship with Natasha. Kalindi relentlessly follows them and confronts them at a restaurant while they're on a date. She abuses Natasha and creates a scene, doing everything she can to make Tejas forget about Natasha. However, as Tejas and Natasha grow closer, Kalindi feels worse because he is hiding everything from her. One day, while Tejas and Natasha are together, Kalindi calls Tejas and hears Natasha's voice in the background.
Kalindi confronts Tejas, telling her that she knows they are dating and asks for the truth. Tejas disconnects the call without answering.
A few days later, Kalindi enters Tejas's house and starts searching. Finally, she finds an undergarment and asks Tejas whose it is. Tejas says he doesn't know, and Kalindi starts destroying things in his house. Later, Kalindi becomes emotional and looks at the underwear carefully,
realizing it belongs to her.
She goes to her car and sees on Instagram that Natasha has uploaded a boomerang video of her and Tejas. She goes back upstairs and finds Tejas sitting there. She tells him that Natasha is just using him. Tejas admits he didn't know that Kalindi loved him so much and that he can give up anything for her. Kalindi replies, "Are you mad? I am married." The story ends with a confused Tejas standing there, dumbfounded. Kalindi is in love with Tejas but cannot leave Mahir, who loves her selflessly.
Thanks for watching. To support our channel, please hit the subscribe button and help make our videos go viral by liking and sharing them. We also encourage you to provide your feedback in the comment section.